Welcome to 108 Gate. This is Gemini reading for when you come to the reading. Hope you are well. This can also be, no matter where your Gemini placement is, it can be relevant for that. If you just make sure you take a note of where it is and see the influence it has. So, you've got the Page of Cups. Interesting. So, the vibe, the feeling that's in the throat chakra, that's coming up from the heart chakra is not of love, not of no, I can't say it's not a love. It's not of ease. So you're trying to express something, you're trying to say something, you're trying to do something, but it's not exactly being received the way you're intending. And I think it's because you're trying to push something rather than offer something. So if you're getting frustrated because you're not having the outcome that you want, it's as though you're applying pressure to make it kind of like you want someone to do something, but instead of asking them, you're kind of commanding and demanding from them, which is not going to work in this situation. You're definitely going to need to take a different approach. You're going to have to take a step back, have a look at what am I trying to say here, what am I trying to do here, and why does it keep coming out the wrong way, why does it keep backfiring on me. The thing is, you might be looking at the why isn't the other person just doing what I say, why isn't the other person just listening to what I'm trying to communicate. So this now with the Queen of Swords coming in, saying that there's some clarity about to come in about how are you actually embracing communicating love, how are you embracing communicating something of importance to you. Are you actually expressing it through a tone of love, or are you expressing it with a tone of anger and just like animosity? So you can't push or pull someone to do what you need them to do. You have to basically allow them to know what you are wanting, what you are needing, and if they can offer it you and they want to offer it you, then maybe they will. If they don't and they can't, then they won't. So you're gonna have to kind of trust this process a bit. Instead, you're kind of going into a quite a distressful mode of, I don't know how to fix this, I don't know how to change this, I don't know how to shift it. But the thing is, that's the very way to get yourself in that space and keep yourself stuck in that space. So the 10 of Swords, it literally is there. That 10th sword is going to hurt. That 10th sword, the clarity of the truth, because you're so adamant on it being in a particular way, you're adamant on someone responding to you in a particular way, that anything different from that, anything deviating from that is just not comfortable. But it is what it is. That clarity from the Queen of Swords is the 10th sword. It feels as though that is the thing that's going to drive all of this into another level of possible dismay, possible anguish. But the thing is, you have the chance. Oh, well, okay, let's put this over here. Right, so as we do that, right, let's just, you have King of Cups. King of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune right there. So in this process, it does feel as though you have a chance to turn this around. You have a chance to make a different outcome occur, but not by your old approaches. You need a new approach. You need a different approach. That's not going to be comfortable for Gemini to hear. That's not comfortable for Gemini to do, because you've been doing things in a particular way. You want things to have a particular outcome, and for it to say no to you, or for it to not react and respond to you the way you want it to, it's a no-no, it's a no-go, and you're not digging it. But the thing is, what options do you have? You have all these different things coming in, you have all these different things going out, but the thing is, the choices aren't as great as you think. So you have a choice, basically. And remember that when we have the 7 of Cups like this, some of the choices are for your benefit, some of the choices are not for your benefit. So you have to choose wisely. Which cup do you have there? You're offering a mere fish. Is that a genuine, sincere fish, or is it a rubber one? Is it a gesture of goodwill, but the person doesn't even like fish, and you haven't even taken the moment to find that out? It's these tiny details that are going to make the difference, Gemini. It's these tiny details that are going to make a situation go from here more so to there and turn in your favour. be in your favour. Right, here we go. Throat keeps going lately when I'm doing readings. Quite unsure why. When you're communicating the shifts and changes, when you're communicating to yourself about these choices and options that you have, making sure that you're being truthful. This truth is what the clarity is about. So how are you? Just listen to yourself. If someone came at you and came to you speaking the way you do to others, or speaking at you about things in a particular way, if someone else came to and did that to you, how would you feel? How would you respond? How would you react? That might give you an indication of where the shifts and changes can occur. And then bringing about some harmony. This does feel like it's your inner yin, your inner yang needing some work, your inner yin, inner yang needing some attention. And when you do that, you're going to have a different kind of outcome. So when you're offering that cup, you're offering it from a different space. You're offering it from a different emotional base. And your baseline then needs to shift and change. So, Gemini, have a look, have a feel, think it through. If someone was to come to me at this, at the same approach that I'm giving this person, or the same approach that I'm coming at this person, how would I respond? How would I react? How would I want someone to come to me and ask me to do something, or ask me about this, that, or the other? Just having a bit more empathy and just seeing that, you know what, maybe I can shift and change something. It's not going to be for your detriment. It's going to be for your benefit and for your help. And a good health, and choosing better for yourself, so that you're not just going into empty decisions and choosing the incorrect way of doing things. Instead, you're going to be a bit more aware and a bit more conscious of what you're doing and how you're doing it, to actually alleviate some of this stress. So Gemini, I hope that was helpful. It's a bit of a difficult one, I know, but hey ho, here you go. So for now, if you haven't already, appreciate you subscribing, hit the bell, and until next time, Gemini, peace and love.